How's it going, guys? It's been a long time since we've been on this game. I apologize. Because I was sick, and then Daytona happened, so I had to do that all weekend. I mean, we haven't been on here in over a week, I think. The last time we were on here, it was, well, it was fun for you guys, not fun for me. Daytona came and went. If you guys did not see that video, the Daytona race review and the Daytona 500 on this game, yeah, that came and went. That was depressing, to say the least. Want to give a shout out to all the Patreon members for always supporting the channel. At least that's not depressing. You guys are the absolute best. Aaron Douglas is the new member of the Patreon. Thank you very much, as always, guys. Now, let's get into it. Because I haven't been on this game in like a week, I have to, and by the way, guys, my nose is still a little bit, like, stuffy. I'm really not sick anymore. I don't know why it's lingering, but it's just making, like, recording a little bit more difficult because, like, it's just difficult to talk as much. So, I don't know what's going on. It's really frustrating. I'm not just going to sit here and do nothing when I feel fine, but my nose is stuffy. It's like, what the hell? So as I was saying, I haven't been on here in a while, so I just want to make sure building and overhauling yet. So we're not going to have the upgraded stuff for at least another race. The overhauls will be pretty good. But for North Carolina, it's going to be, again, probably a little bit of a struggle. And that's just how it's going to be. We just have to wait till we get the extreme upgrades to where we get to like the 60s, and then we'll see really what we can do. But for Daytona, or for North Carolina, since we are now doing, guys, essentially 25% races, it's going to be a long race. It's going to be some strategy involved. Lap cars will be involved. I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be something that I've never done before. So this is going to be really, really interesting. I'm going to keep the white and black race car. And let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any more time. So let's go into the race weekend. Chassis will be chassis number 4. It's a pretty good chassis, 6160. I mean, that's not bad at all. Engine, this is where we're going to suffer a little bit. Let's go ahead with engine number 4. I know we've already used it, but still pretty decent there. And then for the body, again, it's okay. It's an okay car. Car rating of 58. You would expect with this kind of car to be running top 15. But again, with the length of the race, it seemed like Daytona, it played into the fact where the longer the race was, it seemed it was just more difficult. It was just more difficult, and like the true speed of your car really shows instead of just, you know, doing the short 10% race. So it's gonna be a long one. Are we gonna do 100 laps? I think 10% is 39, so 25%. It's gonna be somewhere around 100 laps. So that's gonna be fun. Remember, we got to qualify in the top 15 to get the payout. It's $170,000, so it's very important. And I think we qualified top 15 before, at the end of the season last season. So let's see if we can do it again. That's not a good 1 and 2. Completely missed the bottom. Going to keep the foot in it, keep the momentum going. I really need to nail 3 and 4. And that's just a terrible qualify. That is awful. That's so bad. That's not going to be a good lap. That's not going to be top 15 worthy. No, it's not. That's bad. And I don't want to look at the times because I know what I ran in practice, and I feel like it would have been good enough, and it would have. We ran a 23.6 in practice. It would have been in the top 10. That's completely my fault. That's not the car's fault. That is my fault. I am terrible. I blame my stuffy nose. All right, guys. I'm using excuses today. All right, leave me alone.
We're in Rockingham, North Carolina, home of the North Carolina Speedway, for today's race, the Subway 400. What can you tell us about this track, Barney?
Well, this track is deceiving to drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
After almost 7 full years of racing Winston Cup, Johnny Benson got his first career win here at North Carolina Speedway in 2002.
You know, that race was almost as big a thrill for the fans as it was for him. With his fuel tank almost empty, he managed to hold off a hard-charging Mark Martin to get that first win.
Jimmy Johnson finished 2002 with 3 wins and a 5th-place finish in the championship standings.
He had a great year, but he was not quite able to catch Ryan Newman for Rookie of the Year honors.
The 83 car is showing a lot of patience and control on the track, especially around the 30 car.
That is quite an accomplishment because it's hard for a guy to earn the respect of his fellow drivers. You need to run side by side with a guy for a lot of laps before he gets comfortable racing with you.
I do not care if he respects us or not, to be fair. All right, Jeff Gordon picks up where he left off last season and is on pole. 98 laps. That is a long race, and it's going to require a lot of patience, especially since I screwed up qualifying. So let's see what we can do. I essentially am going to have to change my driving style because, okay, as I say that, I just run into the back Kenny Wallace. But luckily, no damage. I don't, on the hood it says damage, but no damage on the indicator. So because it's such a long race, it's really just a grind just not to damage the car, because if you damage the car, you're screwed for a long time. I'm so used to it being sprint races and being short and having to make up time as quickly as possible, but this is a completely different ball game. And well, it's gonna be the long game. Like, there goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. and I'm not gonna make any real effort to block him because it's a 98 lap race. How am I gonna keep him behind for 98 laps? If you're faster, you're gonna go around me. It's that simple. So it's just going to be a long race. We can always gain on the entry of one, which is what I'm going to try and do, and I got right front damage because Junior did not run the top lane. I thought he was going to go up, and he didn't go up, so I'm not very happy about that, and now he's a rival. I don't care. Everything I've said I've had to do in the first 5 laps I haven't done, so it's a learning experience. I'm gonna have to. It's going to take me a while to be insanely patient during these races. I think off the bat, this is really showcasing. Remember, we were running in the top 10 last season in this race, just like literally 3 races ago. And now I'm getting pressured by Jerry Nadeau for 25th. It's definitely a lot harder. I don't really know why, but it is. We just we're going to struggle for a good amount of time. This is going to be, I think if you missed me struggling excuse me. And you missed me struggling in Season 1, because we didn't really struggle. I think Season 2 we're going to struggle. Lap 15 and 24th, about to get to 23rd. The car is very loose. Well, how do I explain this? It's not loose, it's unstable on entry. I'm going to have to go up on the wedge. I need more stability. The engine's really costing me this race. I'm losing so much speed in the back straightaway entering 3 that I have to completely change my line. The car is loose on entry, so I can't commit to the corner, and then it's really messing us up. So, yeah, that engine it's at 56, I think. It's showing a little bit. Tire worn lap 17. That's pretty early. It's gonna be a 2-stop race. If we pit around lap 34, we then go to 68. 30 laps to go till the end. So yeah, it's gonna be a 2-stop race. I don't see 3-stop. Should be 2 stops. Oh, the patience needed. Oh my god. 22nd. Just slowly but surely making our way up towards the field. Around Jeff Burton. Trying to get Joe Nemechek. It's a long one. And I'm still coughing, which is ridiculous. Something about recording gets my throat all in a bunch. I'm generally I'm not even sick anymore, and yet I still cough when I record. Which is why I'm trying not to talk as much, because every time I talk, oh, Jesus. I'm a complete mess, guys. I need to be completely healthy to be able to do 25% races, and the fact that I'm not completely healthy yet is affecting this. It's why I'm being so dumb right now, and we have a lot of right front damage. And Jeff Burton constantly harassing me into 3 is not very fun. See, this would never happen in the 10% race. Late in tire wear, getting passed. It would never happen. I was usually so good at the end of the tire run, or fuel run on tires, and now it's the complete opposite. I don't know why that is. I really don't. We have really decided to bump up the difficulty now. This season's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a pain, long, torturous struggle, unless the upgrades that come in soon make a big difference. Because right now, I'll be honest, I do not want to be running in the mid-20s, 100 laps per race. That's not going to be fun. I'm going to be losing my mind. Tires very worn. Lap 30. I've never had that before. Before the first pit stop. It's a completely different career, guys. It's a completely different career. This is not what I was expecting. I thought we would be better than this, but now I'm in deep trouble because we're gonna have to upgrade the tire wear. I think they designed this career around 25% races because now it's really starting to act like a struggle. I feel like I'm really starting to struggle now. Pit stops haven't started yet. I'm super low on fuel, and my right front tire is dead. and we're probably the slowest car on the field. This is not good. This is not good at all. Lap 33, I'm going to be the first car on pit road. I'm coming down. Bucks, Lewis, Bucks. This is, we are in trouble. This is not good. Let's go 70 miles per hour. I'm going to fix the damage. Go up on the wedge. I don't know what to do. This is, yikes. Oh, we need upgrades. It's a good stop. 16.9 right on the estimated time, so it's a good stop. Time to get back to work. Oh, another 33 lap run of pain. All right, at least the short pit kind of helped. We short pitted by 1 lap. We're in 23rd, so right back to where we were. Problem is, Jeremy Mack in the 42 has like 4 lap fresher tires, and it's gonna show here. Guys, running top 10, finishing top 10 at this track last season, and now we're 24th. The only thing that changed was the length of the race. That's crazy. That is crazy, but this is the new reality. We're gonna have to. Hopefully, those upgrades can get us back to the top 15 because we have sponsorship obligations that this was not prepared for. I have to get the average finish to a 20. If we don't get it to that, then we're screwed. So this is becoming very, very important now. I'm having a fight for my life just to keep Ward Burton behind. We're not finishing in the top 20. The leader is actually right behind us too. Looks like it might be Gordon. So we're about to get lapped for about, we're going to be 50 laps into the race by the time we get lapped. Yee. And not really anyone in front of us that we can fight with. This looks very dire. This isn't good. This is very bad. Well, the struggle is here. All you that missed the struggle, welcome. Season 2 is the struggle. And there's the leader, Jeff Gordon. There's nothing I can do to hold him back. My car is not even good enough. I could probably hold him off for a corner. Can I hold him off for a corner? Yeah, I can. Okay, I can hold him off for a corner, but there goes to the outside. I'm getting tight. Block him there. He's going to go to the inside, and that is going to be that. And we are a lap down in 24th place as the 24 car goes ahead and leads. This is very sad. Is that Tony Stewart in second? Yes, it is. Gordon and Stewart running 1-2. We're definitely not competing for a championship this season. I thought maybe it was possible. Nope. No. This is not a championship contending season. This is a survive season. This is a try to somehow meet top 20 sponsorship obligation season because that sponsorship is not running out till the middle of the season. We need money. So this has become very, very real, very, very quick as to how bad the start of this season has been. Really poor finish in the 500. It's going to be another poor finish here. Even if a caution comes. So this is what I meant with the 25% races. With 10%, you can get lucky. With 25%, you can't get lucky. You go a lap down. I'm a lap down. If a caution came out, I would be a lap down. There's no scenario now where I can get lucky and get a good result because I have to be the first car on pit road since I can't make it on fuel or my tires go dead. So I won't be able to stay out. And, you know, there's no break or catch I can get that we will crack the top 20 or gain positions. This is it. So we just got to try and stay 24th and minimize the damage until those upgrades come in. The next race will be the first race where we might get a little bit of a sense of it. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to really change. Because this was a good track for us in 10% races. Las Vegas was a bad track for us in 10% races. And we're going to Las Vegas next. It's going to get bad. It's going to get really bad, lads. I'm telling you that right now. I'm trying to tell myself, I'm talking myself into it. Preparing myself that we haven't really made many mistakes this race. I've done nothing wrong. I'm a lap down. This is the reality of the situation. We don't got speed. No, pit stops are starting early. That's odd. Wait, laps, they can't make it. Hold on a second. Okay, maybe this race isn't over. Lap 60. These guys are pitting. That is not... can they go 38 laps on a tank of fuel? I don't think so. All right. New life, new hope, guys. New hope. Maybe some guys have to do a 3-stop. Maybe. I don't really know the situation here, but we're trying to make it on a 2-stop. So we have to go to like lap 66, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're running in 16th. The initial guys that pitted, there's no more guys pitting. So whatever that group of cars did, they might be on a 3-stop strategy. which leaves us in the top 20. Everyone else seems like they're still sticking to the two-stop strategy. So this is going to be, we just got to go 1 or 2 more laps before I can come down pit road. Pretty low on fuel. It's mainly the tires. The tires are absolutely shot, so I need to pit very soon. And we're going to pit this time by lap 66. That will leave us 32 laps to get to the end. Should be perfect enough. We're a lap down anyway, so actually kind of like 31 laps. So let's come down pit road. We should be the only car on pit road as well. Nice 70 miles per hour. 4 tires and fuel. I'm going to go back on the wedge because my car was too tight that run. And we'll see how this goes. If I can, oh my god, if we can somehow get a top 15. Not top 15. If we can somehow get in the top 20, that would be an amazing result, honestly. Because this has been a hell of a race. And not in a good way. Like, not like an entertaining way. This has been a struggle. Like, terribly, terribly bad struggle. Please, pit crew. At least the pit crew's off to a good start. They're giving good stops, so that's good. Pit crew's going to be massive. We're going to have more stops during these races. They need to be really good. So that's going to be also a big part of this second season. 38th place right now. We got to wait on everyone else to pit. We have come out in a ton of traffic, which is not good because some of these guys are on old tires. Rusty Wallace wants to block because he's a prick. Get around him. There's Terry Labonte. That's for position. So we are right around where we should be. P29 right now. It hasn't cycled through. There's still a lot of cars on pit road. But I do not want to be in all this traffic. This is not good. There's that wedge adjustment showing. Just half around. It's either really tight or really loose. I can't find the right balance. All right, we're back in 24th. Past Labonte. I think pit stops have cycled. So now we have to wait for those 8 cars in front of us to pit. There's no way they can. Well, maybe there is, because my fuel strategy is pretty bad. To be fair, the leaders were able to go a few laps farther than me. So maybe they can make it. But 38 laps is a pretty big stretch on the last fuel run of the day. I mean, I guess I'll be okay with a 24th, but cracking that top 20 would be nice because we really need that average finish to get close to 20 as soon as possible. So this is going to be massive. It's not in my hands. I really can't make up any spots either. The 0-1 and the 22 are the 2 cars ahead of us for position. We're not fast enough to catch them. So there's Labonte on the lead lap. Remember, we're still also a lap down. That's also another factor in all this. Enough cars are a lap down. I would love a caution right now. That would get us to be able to compete. I don't think the lap down cars would pit. So, oh, we need a yellow. Halfway on fuel. Come on, guys. Can someone wreck, please? Not me, though. I can't afford to wreck, but someone else please wreck. I am battling for my life for 24th position. This is what hell is. This is the definition of hell. Oh, God. And we're getting lapped while we're doing it. Ricky Rudd's below us. He's on the lead lap, right? Yes, he is. Man. Caution, please? Anywhere? I'd really appreciate it. I have a feeling those guys who pitted early can make it. I just have a... They wouldn't have done it. There's no reason why the AI would do that, why, like, a few cars would be on a 3-tire or a 3-stop strategy. It just wouldn't... That wouldn't happen, so... It does look like it's going to be 25th. We only have... I'm a lap down, so what? I'm 2 laps down. Oh, I didn't even know I was 2 laps down. That means we only have like 6 laps to go. When did I go 2 laps? I must have gone 2 laps down in the pit stop cycle. Which means I'm close to going 3 laps down. Oh, Lord have mercy. And I thought I could compete for a championship. What is wrong with me? I need to go to a mental health hospital. Yep, they're not pitting. Lap 95, which means the leader's on lap 97. And it should be the white flag lap? No, wait, no. Lap 95, lap 96, lap 7. No, so the leader's on lap 97 right now. So 2 to go for the leader. And we still have 4 to go. Which makes me incredibly sad that that's the race situation. Ricky Craven's for position. We just got to stay in 25th. White flag lap should be right there. There they go. So, this has been... I thought the Daytona 500 was sad. This is a wake-up call. This is a true wake-up call as to just how painful the beginning of the season is going to be and just how much work we have to do in departments that we kind of ignored in season 1 because it didn't seem to be a problem, and that I'm talking about tire wear and fuel efficiency. Those two departments have become very, very important as Gordon wins the race, and he is gonna put me 3 laps down or go to pit road. One of the two. He's gonna go pit road. Yeah, that was bad, very bad. 25th place finish. We're not gonna get money because we don't have an average finish of 20th. I don't think we're ranked 20th in the points or earnings, whatever we have to do. This is this is sad. Okay, we still got the associate money, so that's good. But a previous bank of 1.31 and only race winnings of 30,000. It's not ideal to only have a new total of 1.45 million. So that's tough. Gordon led 97 laps out of the 98. That is domination. Tony Stewart finished second. It's probably going to be between those two again. But, guys, we got work to do. Oh, my God. One of your sponsors isn't too happy. Okay. Give me more bad news. Let me bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. I can take it. This is going to be rough. So, let's go to team management. Sponsor news. Driver sponsor prestige -1. Primary -1. Associate -1. Secondary sponsor is unhappy because we cannot qualify in 15th place. Happiness is 48. That's not good. Garage. Okay. Chassis number 3 has been overhauled. It got to a 63. It's still not good enough. Let's go ahead and look at chassis 5. Actually, let me look at one thing. We need the shop editions. Gotta look at shop editions. 1 race left in the chassis tire grip. Okay. I think we'll have to focus on tire wear, so we have some money to spend here. Let's go to the chassis. Let's overhaul chassis 5. Get that going. I need these chassis as soon as possible, so let's just spend the money. We can't be cheap right now. Engines. Let's go. So engine number 5 was the one that was overhauled. That is now 65 power. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and overhaul the 66 power. Beautiful. I need it, so we're putting it in. $235,000. And for the body, let's take body number 4, overhaul that, get that going, $253,000, and get that going. We need this stuff to come in quick. So we're going to have a new body, a new engine, and a new chassis. Not for the next race, but for the race after that. And then after that, we will also have another set of overhauled stuff. So we should be getting going here. But will it be enough? That's the problem. Because Las Vegas is a very poor track for us. It's not good. And then after Las Vegas, excuse me, after Las Vegas, we have Atlanta, which is, again, not actually a good track for us. You would think it is, but Atlanta on this game is not. After that's Darlington. Texas is where I'm excited, but everywhere else I'm not very excited right now. This is going to be tough, guys. Let me know what you think. 1 race per video, and the struggle season is here. Oh boy. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Subscribe. Comment down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.